Everyone, welcome back. In this video I'll be showing to us how to make a monokini or one piece, or which other name do we call it. So in making that, I'll need my scissors, my 4.0 millimeter hook, my tape measure, and these two yarn. So I'm using the yellow and the pink. So in doing that, you need to measure your underbust to your torso, like where your pants will start. So when you're done with that, then you can choose to make any part for your upper part, but mine I would like it to be in form of a bra cup. So I'll go ahead now and make the bra cup. So when I'm done with that, then I'll show us what's next. So now I'm done with the two bra cup. So what I'm left with now is to join the two together. So I'll join the bra cups together now. So I'll go into this stitch and into this one. I'll be joining it with a single crochet. So I will be going into 7 stitches. So this is my 4th one. The 5th, 6th, and most likely the last one, the 7th. So after doing that, I'll make a chain, then I'll cut my yarn. So now I am done joining the bra cup. So what next for me to do now is to make a chain at this side and a chain at this side, just as if I want to make a bralette, but I'll just be making just 2 rows of that. So I'll go ahead now and make a slip knot. I'll insert into the stitch here and back into this place. I'll pull it through, then I'll chain 10, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'll cut my yarn, then I'll go again, so this time around I'll be going to the other side. Then I'll do the same thing. I'll chain 10 as well. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and lastly 10. So now I'll chain 3 and insert my hook into the 4th chain to the hook, and I'll continue making double crochet. So I'll make double crochet through the chain and down this side. So now we are done with the top part. So what next now is for me to join my yarn. So after joining this together, then I'll start working on the down part. So like I said, for your monokini, you need your under bust measurement to your torso where your pants will start. So for mine, I've measured 8. So which means I'll be working this part till I have 8 inches. So I'm walking down this part till I have 8 inches now. So I'll go ahead now and attach my yarn. So I'll be making the using the color the combination of 2 colors now. So that is it. I'll make a slip knot, then I'll go into the stitch from the right side. I'll insert my hook into the stitch and into the slip knots without pulling through the knot. I'll chain 1. So now I'll chain 3 and I'll continue with that stitch. So I'll continue making double crochet. So I'll make a row of double crochet and a row of mesh stitch. So no increase, no decrease till we are up to 8 inches. So I'll make a row of double crochet, a row of mesh stitch, a row of double crochet stitch, a row of mesh stitch, no increase and no decrease till I reach up to 8 inches. So almost done with this row now. So the next row will be a mesh stitch. So finally into the last stitch. I'll chain 3, turn my work. I'll chain 1 more, yarn over, I'll skip 1 stitch and into the third one I'll make a single crochet. I'll chain 1, I'll skip 1 stitch here and into the second one I'll make into the second one I'll make a double crochet. I'll chain 1, skip 1 stitch and into the second one I'll make a double crochet. I'll chain 1, yarn over, skip 1 stitch and into the next one I'll make a double crochet. So you can see the pattern is, it will be forming a hole in between. So I'll continue that way. So when I'm done with the mesh row, so I'll make a turning chain of 3, then I'll continue with the normal double crochet. So then the next one will be a mesh till I have 8 inches. Now here I am. So I've made this up to 8 inches. As you can see, this is up to 8 inches now. So what next for me now to do is to work on the under part. So I'll chain 1 and cut my yarn now. So now what next to do, like I said, is to work on the down part. So now I'll start making a decrease from this side and from this side as well till I have 10 stitch on my work, till I have 10 stitch here. So I'll go ahead and get my yarn. So now I'll change the color of the yarn. Initially I mixed pink and yellow together, so now I'll be using just the yellow. So I'll make a slip knot. Then I'll continue with my work. So I'll attach from this side. So like I said, we'll be making a decrease now. So after inserting into the side, I'll insert into the slip knots, then I'll pull through. Without pulling through the knot, I'll chain 1 to secure. So now since I'll be working with double crochet, so I'll chain 3. So that's, I'll yarn over, but this time around I won't be going into the next stitch, so I'll skip 1 and go into the 3rd. You know there's 1 stitch underneath the chain. I won't go into that. I won't go into the 2nd stitch rather, so I'll be going into the 3rd stitch, just like that. Then I'll continue. So I'll continue like this, and I'll just continue, then I'll be decreasing at both sides. So till I have 10 stitch left on my work to work on. So now here I am. I just have 3 stitches to go on this row. So I'll yarn over, insert my hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. So I'll leave this incomplete. I'll yarn over. Instead of me to pull through, I'll reinsert into the next stitch, not the same stitch, the next stitch. Yarn over, pull through. So now I have 4 loops on my hook. So yarn over, I'll pull through 2. Yarn over, I'll pull through the 3. Sorry, so yarn over and pull through the 3. So with this process I've turned this 2 stitch into 1. So I'll yarn over and make the last stitch now, so which means I'll make a decrease at this side and this side. So I'll chain 3, turn my work, yarn over and go into the next stitch here, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through 2. So again I'll yarn over and insert into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through the 3. So I've made another decrease here. So I'll continue this way, making the decrease till I have just 10 stitch on my work to go. And for this part, you can see I later stopped from making 1 double crochet free, then a mesh stitch, normal double crochet, then mesh stitch. I decided to make 2 rows of double crochet, then 1 rows of mesh stitch in between, 2 rows of double crochet, then 1 rows of mesh stitch in between. I think I like it this way. So I'll continue back to this. I'll continue now making the decrease till I have 10 stitch to go. So when I get to that side, I'll come back to show us what I've got. Here we go. This is what I have with me. Not done yet. I'm not done yet, but you can see I've been decreasing from this side and this side as well. So now I'll chain 3. I just want to show us the process of the decrease. So I'll chain 3 now, yarn over, go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. So now I have 3, yarn over, pull through the 3. So that is the first increase. So you'll be making first decrease. So you'll be making 2 decrease at each side, 2 decrease, 2 decrease here, 2 decrease here. So to the next decrease for this side, I'll yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through 2. So now I have 3, yarn over, pull through the 3. So we are done with the 2 decrease now. So I'll make the normal double crochet now. Let's count our stitch so that we know what next to do. So now this is our first stitch, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, so the next one will be 7 8 9 10. So when you are 5 stitch to the end, yeah, so you start decreasing. So this is 10, right? 11. So now, okay, 12. So now I think I have 5 stitch left. Yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert into the next one and make the crease. So that is one. Yarn over, insert now, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. So into the last stitch you insert and pull through, sorry, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through the 3. So now I have 14. So I'm almost done with the decrease now. So I'll chain 3, turn my work. So I'll make the crease for this side as well. One, the second decrease now. So I'll continue making the normal stitch till I have just 5 stitch to go. So now I have 5 stitch left, so I'll yarn over, make a decrease 1, then to the next one, and this is this. So let's count our stitch now. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11. So now I have just 1 stitch to decrease, so I'll chain 3, turn my work. I should have 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sorry, we already have 10, so I thought as much. So now I now have 10 stitch here, so I think I'm done with the decrease now. But I want to walk into 10 stitch inches because now I have just 6.5, because after measuring your under bust, to your torso, so you now measure your torso to your crotch. So when you get to the crotch, so you now start increasing again. So now I think we are now at almost at the crotch now. So when I measured my own crotch, it was 9 inches. 8.5 rather, it was 8.5 inches. So now I have 6.5 inches. So I'll continue with my stitch, no increase, no decrease, till I have 8.5 inches. So now here I am done with it. So now I have 8.5 inches. I hope you can see this very well. So I have 8.5 inches now. So I'm done with the front part. So what next for me now is to start increasing for the back part. So you can see it's just like a one piece. So this is my front part. So I'll now start working on the back part now. So remember, when you start decreasing, you decrease 2 here, 2 here. You'll be decreasing 2 stitch from this side till you reach 10 inches. So if you're of larger size, you can stop at 12 inches, at 14 inches, at 16 inches. It depends on the size you want. So mine is okay at 2 inches. So you can decide either you want it to be 4 inches or 3 inches. So it depends, but 3.5 it's okay for a pant size. So 3.5 is okay. So then now I want to change my color once again. So I'll chain 1, then I'll cut my yarn. So now I've got my yarn. I'll make a slip knot and set aside. So I'll go into the stitch now. and into the slip knots. So I'll chain 3 and go into the next stitch. So I'll weave in my yarn as I go. So this time around we'll be working the increase rather. So which means I'll be working into the stitch under the chain. Like I'll be making two stitch into that one stitch. So that will make it 2. So I'll be increasing from both sides. Initially we have 10 stitch here. So when we are done with this row, we must have 12. So inside the second to the last stitch, I'll put 2 double crochet, and into the last one I'll place just 1 double crochet. So that is it. So let's count now. I have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. So that is that. So I'll chain up 3, turn my work, yarn over, insert into the stitch underneath the chain. So that will stand as the increase for that side. Then I will continue, and when I reach this side I'll make double and 2 double crochet into second to the last stitch, and I'll continue that way. So I'll make 20 rows of this increase. So I'll go ahead and make 20 rows of the increase. Now with the back part now, so I'm done with the 20 rows I made. Then what next for me now is to chain the side here. So I'm going to put a chain here as well. I'll put a chain here, a chain at this side, a chain at this side, then a chain at the top of the bra cup as well. So I'll go ahead now and chain 50 here. So when I'm done chaining the side, I'll chain the side as well. So like I said, I'll attach a chain to this side, a chain to the side, a chain here, a chain here, a chain here and here. So that will be a total of 8 chains. So now I am done with all the chains. So I chained 50 for the side, 50 here. So I made 50 for this side and this side as well. So this has 75, 75, 75. And for the bra top, so it got 100 chains. So that is that. So for me to now tie it together now. So I'm going to tie the back part to the side here. Then this side will have this as well. Why these will be tied together at the back. And this will be at the neck. So when it's on the mannequin, I'll show it to us how it looks. So this is it. This is just what we have, a monokini, just as simple as this.